Hello, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So, Cancer, today we're going to go over your energy as well as your person's energy. So, with all that being said, Cancer, let's get started. How does Cancer currently view this relationship? All right, Cancer. So we do have, let's see, we do have the Page of Pentacles, we do have the Six of Pentacles, and then we also have the Four of Wands, and then we also have the Fool out here. Cancer, in regards to how you're currently viewing this relationship, there's somebody here that wants to fix and repair things here with you. The thing is that I see you having a hard time trying to figure out, like, but do you want to fix and repair things here with this person? Or do you want to just kind of keep things as is between the two of you, which is basically over? I want to see what has you so indecisive, though, about like fixing and repairing things here with them. So that way I have a rough idea what's going on your end. And then we'll look at this person, their energy. I'm going to clarify the Page of Pentacles using a different tarot deck that has the cards in the upright as well as in the reverse. How does... ooh. Okay. All right, so what basically has you experiencing some mixed emotions, has a lot to do with your history with this person. This is somebody who has disappointed you time and time again. This is somebody that you have given many, many chances to, and this is somebody that you've also forgiven many, many times. And it just kind of looks like every time you turn around and like forgive this person, like you find yourself instantly regretting it, because they're right back to like, doing the next thing to hurt you, doing the next thing to disappoint you. So this is kind of why a part of you, it's like, yeah, this is kind of why a part of you is like, I don't think it's a good idea, right? To work things out with this person. But then there's that other part of you that's like, but what if this person has changed? What if things get better this time around? It just kind of looks like you need some time to really think about this. I don't see you giving this person a straight up answer, right away. If anything, I do see you telling this person that you just need some time, to really think about this. Well, let's look at this person and see what's going on. We know that they want to fix things with you. But let's see what else we can get here. How does this person currently view this relationship? Okay. This person wants to prevent you from moving on with your life. This person wants to prevent someone else from like having you and or experiencing you. Okay. I will say this person's very possessive over you and territorial over you. They look at you like you're their property, like you basically belong to them, and they don't want anybody else to have you, touch you, look in your direction. Like I am getting that strongly. Tell me more about the Seven of Wands to the Six of Swords. Yeah, this person does not want to see you happy if it's not with them. Okay, they feel like their heart just can't take it. Like their heart just can't take it. They know that it would, oh my gosh, they know that it would freaking devastate this person if you were to move forward and move on with your life with someone else. Okay. Let's jump back over to you, my friend, and see what's going on. Okay. How does Cancer currently feel? Okay. We have the Queen of Cups. Okay. We also have the Seven of Pentacles, and then we also have the King of Wands. In regards to how you're currently feeling, Cancer, I think that you find it funny that all of a sudden now they want to act like they care about you. Now they want to act like you matter. Now they want to act like this relationship is so important to them. But according to you, they weren't like this with you. If anything, they would kind of like walk around like you didn't really matter to them. This relationship didn't really matter to them. You didn't, you didn't really get this energy that you're getting, from them now. When you were with this person is what I'm gathering. And it kind of has you questioning, like, why are they really back, though? Like, why are they really back? Because when we were together, they kind of act like they didn't really care about me. So why are they really back? What do they really want? Well, we know they don't want you to move on with your life. That's one thing that I will say. They do not want you to move forward and move on with your life. No, absolutely not. Let's look at them and see how they're feeling, and let's see what we end up getting here, Cancer. How does this person currently feel? Okay, we have the Queen of Pentacles. We have the King of Cups. Okay. I don't know if I like the King of Cups right next to the Magician, if I'm being honest. But we'll see. They're trying to do something that they know will pull at your heartstrings. Like, say, for example, like, you guys have a family together. Like, you know, this person, you know, might say something along the lines of, you know, like, you know, the kids haven't been taking this so well, you know, in hopes that that pulls at your heartstrings, in hopes that, you know, they're able to basically get the outcome that they, you know, basically want, which is basically, you know, a reconciliation, you know, with you. There's a level of manipulation going on. Yeah. How do I say this to you? I feel like what this person is telling you is true. I just feel like they're kind of blowing it out of proportion, you know, hence the manipulation, right, that we're kind of picking up on coming from this person. So it's not that they're lying to you, they're just blowing whatever it is that they're saying to you out of proportion. Yeah. Okay, let's look at the Magician, but we're going to clarify the Magician using a different tarot deck that has the cards in the upright as well as in the reverse again. Let's look at the Magician. Tell me more about the Magician. Okay. Okay. We have the Ace of Pentacles. We got the Three of Wands. We also have the Two of Wands, but it came out in the reverse. And then we also have the... Okay. This is one of those things where this person is going to say whatever it is that they got to say and or do whatever they got to do to basically get you back. So if they have to blow something out of proportion, that's exactly what this human being is going to do. Here's why. For one, they personally, they don't want to like start over and or build with anybody else if it's not with you. So that's, you know, one of the reasons. It also has a lot to do with them not wanting you to personally move forward and move on, you know, with your life. And it also has a lot to do with them essentially feeling like this just doesn't feel right. Like, how do I explain this? Like, they feel like you guys shouldn't be doing this, you know, as far as like parting ways from one another is concerned, which is something that I do see this person conveying to you. I do see this person, you know, not word for word, but I do see this person telling you, you know, that this doesn't feel right. I just don't feel like we should be breaking up. I don't feel like we should be getting a divorce. It doesn't feel right. You know, it doesn't feel right, Cancer. You know, it doesn't, you know. I am getting that strongly off of this person. Okay. Just be prepared for them to like blow things out of proportion. Be prepared for this person to pull at your heartstrings, because that is their goal, is to pull at your heartstrings, because this person feels like if they're able to pull at your heartstrings, you're going to take them back in a millisecond. Okay. Okay, let's jump back over to you, my friend. This relationship is very, it's very intoxicating. You know, oh God, how do I explain this? I feel like you're the drug and they're the fiend. You know what I mean? Is like the best way that I guess I could describe what I'm kind of sensing here. Yeah, basically. Okay, let's keep going. What actions will Cancer take towards this person or moving forward? So we do have the Ten of Swords. We do have the Page of Cups. And then we also have the Page of Swords. Interesting. Okay. So here's the thing, Cancer. Right now, you don't know what to do. You know, you don't know if you should forgive them and take them back, or if you should just continue to move forward and move on with your life. So I do see you gravitating towards, you know, other people, like close family members, for perfect example, or even close friends. And I do see you informing them like, hey, like, you know, this person, you know, they want to work things out with me, and I don't know, you know, if I should take them back. I don't know if it's a good idea. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Like, what do you think? You know, like I just see you getting others, yeah, I just see you getting other people's is like opinion on what you should do and what's the right thing to do in this particular situation that you find yourself in. I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like everybody's gonna tell you no, no, do not take this person back. Do not forgive them. It looks like nobody basically wants you to be with this human being from the looks of it. Okay, so you got people in your life that are clearly not a huge fan of this one over here. And I think that it's because people know how much you suffered, you know, being with this person. So everybody's going to turn around and tell you, no, absolutely not. You better not take them back. You better not. You better not. But even then, you know, even though everybody around you is telling you no, don't do it, you're just like, I don't know though. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know. I think that you were really hoping that by gravitating towards people and asking for like, you know, people's opinion on what you should do would help you make a decision, but it's not helping you make a decision. All it's really doing is like confusing you even more in regards to like what you should personally do when it comes down to your current situation with this person. I'm going to pick up some of these cards just in case, you know, some of these cards want to come out again. Let's look at them and see what actions they plan on taking in your direction and are moving forward. What actions will this person take towards Cancer or moving forward? Okay, so we have the King of Swords. We got the Two of Wands. Okay, we also have the Eight of Wands to the Eight of Swords, and then we also have the Star, and then we also have the Six of Wands. Okay. Okay. This one over here, that they know. They know you like the back of their hand is kind of what I'm getting. This is somebody who knows how to talk to you. This is somebody who knows how to get into your head. This is somebody who knows how to pull at your heartstrings. They know. They know, they know, they know. Here's the thing, okay? And I don't even see them asking you. That's another thing too. I see them telling you. This person's going to say something along the lines of, because there's something about them wanting to have a face-to-face conversation with you, because they feel like if the two of you were to have a face-to-face conversation, they'll be able to like get through to you and get you to see, right, that the two of you just belong together, like the Mariah Carey song. I think it's called We Belong Together. I don't know, whatever. But you know what I mean. I see this person telling you, you know what? I'm just gonna go to your house. I'm gonna go to your house. You know what? I'm gonna go right now. I'm gonna go right now, and we're gonna talk about this. You know, or you know what? I'm just gonna go to your job. I'm gonna go to your job right now, and we're gonna talk about this. You know what? I'm just gonna go to the gym, because you know they know what time you're gonna go to that gym that you love to go to, and you know what? I'm just gonna meet you at the gym, and we're gonna talk. It's like they feel like if they have you right in front of them, they're going to get exactly what they essentially want, which is a reconciliation. They feel like you can't, like when this one over here has you in person, they feel like you can't turn around and tell them no, you know? It's like they feel like you don't have the heart to turn around and tell them no. So this is why they want you right in front of them. Because this whole, whatever it is that they're doing right now to like try to fix or repair, well, let me say it like this, however they're going about trying to get you back, it does appear to me that there's distance involved, right, between you and this person. So they're more than likely hitting you up via text, email, social media, whatever have you. And they could tell, you know, that they're not really getting too far with you, Cancer. So this one over here feels like, you know what, if I have Cancer right in front of me, they're not going to turn around and tell me no. They're not going to turn around and tell me they don't want nothing to do with me. They're not going to be able to say that to my face. They're not going to do it. I know that they're not going to be able to do it. They're not going to do it. They're not going to, they can't tell me no. It might be very easy maybe for you to be like, oh, I don't know, I got to think about it, and just, you know, push them away, you know, and keep them at bay. But in person, it might be a different ball game. You know, it might be hard. Who knows? It might be hard for you to say no to this one over here. It might be. It might just be, but I don't even see this person asking you, can I come to your house, Cancer, and talk this out with you? Can I show up at your job, Cancer, and talk this out with you? Can I show up at the gym, Cancer, and talk this out with you? This is more so like I'm going to your house and we're gonna talk about this, and that's just that, because they know. They know that they're going to be able to essentially get through to you, Cancer, because it has worked many times in the past. So they highly doubt it's going to fail them now. Either which way, though, even though this has worked many times for this person, in the past, it don't mean that you got to turn around and take this person back. It doesn't mean that. You could always stand your ground and tell this person, the same thing. I need some time to think about it, But even then, it's like, this is that type of person, man, that they ain't gonna stop. They're not gonna stop until you give them what they want, which is their baby back. They want their baby back, Cancer. They want their baby back. And that's what it all boils down to. The real question is, are you gonna give this person what they want or not, You guys showed up in a very interesting way now that I think about it. You guys both showed up as the King and the Queen of Wands and the King and the Queen of Cups, man. So, geez, to describe this relationship, it's one of those... God, how do I explain this relationship? I am getting that it's very intoxicating. It is very, very intoxicating, this dynamic between the two of you. I just feel like this relationship, it brings out the best in you and it brings out the best in them, but it also brings out the worst in you and it brings out the worst in them. And when the worst comes out, man, within the both of you, it just, the relationship in itself, it just becomes so freaking unbearable, for the both of you. And I think that that's what could have prompted you to get up and go, is because it just started to become a little too much, for you to handle. But hey, they're very determined, I will say, to get their baby back. So, if it is true, Cancer, if this is true, okay, then when they have you face to face, they typically get what they want of you. If all of this is true, it may not be a good idea to come face to face with this one over here, So if they show up at your house, if they show up at your job, like, hell, if they show up at the gym you go to, you may not want to answer that front door. You know what I mean? You may not want to, have any sort of face-to-face conversation, with them until you're 100% ready. I think it's a little tricky, if this person shows up at a public place and you're not expecting all of this. But that's the thing, is that I see them actually telling you, though. So it's not one of those things where it's like going to catch you off guard or anything like that. I see them actually telling you, like, I'm going to go to your house then. I'm going to go to your job. I'm going to go to the gym that you love to go to. That's what I'm going to do. And we're going to have a talk and we're going to do this face to face, That's what I see them doing. So it's not like if they show up at your house, you're going to be like, oh my God, what are you doing here? Like, no, because they're going to tell you straight up, like, yo, I'm coming. I am fucking coming, and we're gonna talk about this, I don't know. Don't answer the front door, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Like, I don't know. I think it's gonna be very hard for you to not answer the front door. I think it's gonna be very hard for you to not, want to obviously have a conversation with them. But if it's true what this person's saying over here, like, maybe it's best, that you try to avoid this person until you get very crystal clear on what you personally want to do. You know what I mean? Just saying, my friend, just saying. So that is what I have for you. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated. And I will see you guys in your next reading.